Welcome back, customer fans. In today's review, I will be giving my full in-depth review of Anaconda at King's Dominion. And just going to get this right off the bat. If you guys haven't liked this video and subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. It's free. And like this video. Anyway, let's get started. Just going to kick this video off with something super controversial, but Anaconda is a really good ride. Of course, it's not as good as some of the state-of-the-art rides at King's Dominion, such as I-305, even Flight of Fear, I would say, is better. Also, on top of that, you got Twisted Timbers, which is an RMC, so of course it's going to be a really good ride. But Anaconda really shouldn't get the hate it gets. I did ride this 3 times, which is insane to most people. But personally, I don't have a problem with Anaconda. I don't know if it's just because I really like aerodynamic roller coasters. And at my semi-home park, since I live like 2 hours away from all my quote-unquote home parks, Kings Island just happens to be one of the closer ones. They had Vortex, which was a massive aerodynamics custom looper. But Anaconda definitely did get the shorthand on when it comes down to a good layout. But the ride has plenty of hang time. I personally didn't think it was that rough the few times I did ride it. I don't know if I just got a really, really good ride that day, but I thought it was pretty smooth. It is janky in some parts, and Arrows tried to do some new stuff with it with Rod Toomer, but didn't really work out. It definitely doesn't stand the test of time, especially with the awkward over-the-shoulder restraints that Arrow is definitely known for. But overall, this ride is just pure fun. Also, if you don't know how to ride an Arrow coaster properly, that will definitely affect your ride experience. Which I've ridden Vortex over 1 billion times at least, and I guess I quote-unquote have a pretty good understanding on how to ride these rides, which is also probably another reason why I definitely got some pretty good rides on it, and the reason why I praise this ride highly. But it's definitely a very underrated coaster, in my opinion, at King's Dominion, and most people say it's a one-and-done thing, but if you do like Arrow coasters, and you know how to ride them, I'd say definitely take a few times. I did get to ride in the front, rode in the back, and in the middle. Definitely, I think I prefer this over Loch Ness Monster, but if we're talking about like the classicness of the ride, I would say probably Nessie would be the better ride. Most people would agree is better in Virginia. But overall, Anaconda is definitely a very, very underrated ride. The inversions are super fun. Honestly, the best part of the ride is the hang time you get on the double corkscrews. I don't know, something about it just feels like you're not going to make it through. And it's just always fun. Even when I went, I believe it was like 98 degrees or whatever, it was still running kind of slow on the corkscrews, and it felt like it was just going to valley. So, take it as you will. Definitely would say I am a tad bit weird when it comes down to Arrow coasters, since most of my Arrows that I've ridden are actually in my top 50, which I'll be posting a video later on about my top 50 for this year. But anyway, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you out in the queues.